Alright, so just want to warn everybody, tomorrow the kids do have school, and Davina is throwing a thermonuclear fit right now, so I might need to take a few more breaks than I normally would just to try to help her get to sleep. We're gonna let her cry it out just for a little bit to see if it changes, but just be aware that I'm probably gonna have to step away for a little bit just to try to help her get to sleep because she is throwing a tantrum right now. But other than that, hello everybody, my name's Fortifier, I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware, and today we're continuing with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This is not a game that I like. When I was a kid, I did not like this game, and I severely doubt that I'm going to like it as an adult, because just for me, it was a very lazy Zelda game, in my opinion. But we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna try to beat it. You know, I never beat this as a kid. I think I quit around the Lanairu Desert or something. I just like, this is not interesting to me at all. What's up, Dreamcast? How are you? Actually, I think it was probably because I joined the military, because this came out in 2011. I would have been like 18 when this game came out, and I just had no interest in it whatsoever. So, all right, let's get into it. Hello. How far back do I need to be? Jesus Christ. Are you interested in Game Boy Advance? Have you made a video about its games or any future plans to do so? Absolutely. I just got to play them. So when it comes to, so I assume you watch my YouTube videos, right? I need at least 10 games to create a 10 games entry, because I don't like the whole idea of making a video by Googling information, you know what I'm saying? Like Googling 10 good Game Boy Advance games and then doing it. Like I think that's not what I do, right? So I need to play more Game Boy Advance games. I know that they'll come eventually, it's just nobody's asked for it, so it's been kind of hit or miss. Okay, that is not centered. If I was to... I don't remember how to recalibrate this at all. Alright, well I know how to turn that on, because I thought the menu has tears from Final Fantasy. Does it sound like the prelude? Okay. Do 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 do. Ah, there's your problem right there. All right. Calibrate the Wii remote. Yeah. So the problem with this is I gotta sit back pretty far. That's why I'm not a big fan of the Wii, but we'll do what we can. What's up, Raptor? How are you? I know where my Skyloft is, though. It's in the damn... What's up, Pippin? Oh, I can't. Perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Oi Cunt. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... Sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. What's up, Romeo? How are you? You have this game, you never played it? It's really not worth it. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, oi cunt, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. Sure, buddy. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. There? You know how to read a map, right? Press plus at the time. What's the plus button? If you get lost, just press plus. What's plus? Forgive me, oi cunt. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. One more thing, oi cunt. What? If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. You should ask him if you can borrow one. The Knight Commander? If I was the Knight Commander, where would I go? Oh, here. How convenient. Aside from Wii Sports Resort, this is the only notable game that requires Motion Plus. Such an unnecessary add-on, I completely agree. And the fact that this game was all but done when they were like, hey, let's redo everything to have this shitty, you know, thing. Hey, it's Oi Cunt! So you still want to get into some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on, get there. Be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. I know how to handle a sword, sir. Yatta! She's a tyrant. What's up, Crib? How are you? Oh, this is gonna be fun as hell. Oh my god. Fucking thing's turning. What kind of... You know what? I would love to learn a spin attack. What is a nunchuck? What is a Wiimote? Whoa! Yeah, yeah. Sure, let's do a fatal blow. Alright, when your enemy is down, target with Z and swing the remote nunchuck at the same time, land a fatal blow. What log? Fatal blow. Oh! Fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you have to swing the Wii remote and nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. What's a Wii remote? What's a nunchuck? That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, why? Why do we care about Gex? Oh no, this is gonna be so irritating. I gotta push this stupid button. There you go. Gex is here, just for you, Daddy. Oh! Hey, oi cunt. You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? What? Your Loftwing is missing. You want to go look for it? Well, I guess you can make an exception just this once, but remember, the Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? I hate Gex. Gex is such a horrible franchise to me.
Okay, where's the can? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Spock, to the transporter room. To the Batcave, old chum.
I'm only running from my problem.
I have an S word.
Hello?
Murder, 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 murder.
Looks like someone had too much chili and women. Nice keep. And do we fly?
Coward. You'll never amount to anything. Look, everybody's... No, this is stupid. So I've never played Bubsy. Ever. Why is there a butt plug there? Oh, it's a Sheikah statue. Okay. Why?
Hey friend, walk yourself on over here and say hello. How do you do? I'm what you call a Sheikah stone. Glad to meet you. I'm a stone a few words, so I'll get right to it. You're gonna find yourself in puzzling circumstances as you make your way through this world. If you should find yourself stuck and you have no idea how to move forward, come see me. We've got nothing for you right now, but down the road when you're feeling stuck, the things I'll show you may just get you back on the right track. Good luck out there, friend.
Hard pass. What you been up to, Kreb? Hope you had a great New Year so far. The Geico Gecko? That would be a that'd be interesting. Let's get it on. How about we don't? All right, where am I supposed to go here? Where's this waterfall at? How does one get to that? Okay, well, I'm going the complete opposite way. They revived Bubsy twice and it's horrible every single time. I agree. The whole game with Dry Humor about how annoying Gex is. Gex will just keep telling shitty dad jokes. That, or trying to, you know, upsell insurance. He'd be like, I saved 15 or more by changing to my car insurance to Geico. He'd be like, boy, that's my line. Oh no, not pointed sticks! What the fuck? What was that about? Yeah! This is so stupid. This is gonna be horrible, bro. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I just don't have any room for a Wii game. Fuck out of here. Trash, that's all you'll ever be. Wow! No, so I played this when I was like 17, and I hated it. And now we're coming back, we're playing this again. I remember like 75% of the game, because I was pretty far in here. It's just been a long time. I don't have anything. Get off me! Do I get the charge? Swing! Shoom! You know, most enemies die when you hit them with a sword, not these bats. No, no, not I, said the fly. Ba-da-ba-ba. No, 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 you have to have a Wii Motion Plus controller. Ooh. Wow! It's a blue one. What's up here? Free shit? Love free shit. I won't spin it all in one place. You don't have a strip club. Classic controllers rarely support. The only games supported in my collection are fighting and racing games, which is true. Tingle's crossbow training is going to be a bitch, or Link's crossbow training is going to be a bitch, because I don't know how we're going to do the sensor bar. Do 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 do. I'm waiting for Fee to pop up and be like, the batteries in your Wiimote are low. Oi, cunt! Hey, oi, cunt. I was hoping to find you here. I heard you'd done some searching. Yeah. Yeah, it's around the corner. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, oi, cunt. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. It's Demise. Demise is calling for you. Look, there he is! No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, oi, cunt. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Poor guy. Now jump to your death. Who's calling you? No, I didn't. You have schizophrenia. No. There obviously is. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. It's just a normal run-of-the-mill Earth. Oh, sorry, you cunt. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Okay. Fucking asexual twink. Down button. This is the most fun part of this game, is flying the Loftwing. Okay. You can change the direction your bird is flying by tilting the Wii remote to the left and right. Wow, such... Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta do this dumb shit. Because the bird's too dumb to just flap its wings. Look at this. This is so stupid. We're not going anywhere. I don't think we're supposed to. It looks like there's an invisible wall. No thanks. I don't need you to hold my hand. Yeah, so that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, I can't, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Maybe I will, Combo. Maybe I will. Excuse me. I'd love to. Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm gonna fly back and tell Father what happened. Why, when you could just walk? Just walk. Like a normal fucking person. Oh, it's Groose! Well, if it's an oi cunt. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you?
Groose has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got this pompadour ruffle about her.
I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was I gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real, I can see it. Oh yeah.
Groose! Groose! Behind you! Right behind you!
What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of orgasming? Oh! Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big really, just... Oh, I can't, yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. That little one looks like the kind of guy who goes,
Do the roar!
from Shrek.
Do the roar!
Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, oi cunt. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too. Yeah. That's the spirit, oi cunt. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, oi cunt. We gotta win this for the sailcloth, for the panties. Power Rangers of the sky.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without oi cunt, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, press A to dash and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your Loftwing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette with A will be this year's champion. Those are the rules.
Simple enough, I should think. But do you need to hear him again? Excellent. As you all know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion will also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. Here, the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has been crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. In my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Go! Time to go catch a golden statuette. Does she even wear underwear? I hope not, because she's hot. Yo, look at this sweet rubber banding that's going on. Hell yeah, brother. Gotta get the padding in, right? Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Cheat! Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Pretty well, actually. No, not egg. Where are you pulling all these fucking things out? Hey! Hell yeah. Oh, I can't! Oh, kiss her. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, oh, congratulations. Kiss her. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. Make out. Fuck's sake. Of course, the baby's not going down. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and change the baby's diaper and see if I can get her to lay down with my wife for a second. So just give me a second, I'll be right back. I played a lot of games, and with that comes the attention to detail to notice everything that stands out during the time we play these games. One thing that tends to vary between titles across the board on different systems is their ability to maintain a near equivalent balance of art, story, game flow, controls, and most importantly, music. Imagine your favorite game, now strip it of the soundtrack. Would it still be your favorite game? To me, music is the glue that validates the experience that we have, and while I've done an episode talking about my top 10 NES soundtracks, I always wanted the potential to talk about more of the music on this classic system. So today I'm going to tell you about 10 more amazing soundtracks on the NES. Granted, some of these are relatively well known, and that's one thing I avoided in the first video, so you might see some games that you know, and I just wanted to put that out there. Don't be mad at me, I'm just a boy. I will say one of my biggest pet peeves is when channels make a video talking about how epic the music is and then proceed to talk over the music. So, I'll give you a little blurb about the game, then I'll shut up, because you're here for the tunes, not for me. Let's begin. Do you like adventure games? Do you like action games? Do you like shoot 'em ups? How about if we combine them? Sure, I hope it pans out. And for Compile, it did. Compile is one of those companies that found their niche and proceeded to pound out shooters like it was nobody's business. And many times these games aligned with a franchise known as Aleste. While Aleste alone had 10 unique entries, the Spriggan series and other spin-offs are related to it, such as Blazing Lasers, Gunnak, Xanac, Sorcerer Striker, or Sylphia. You'll see small references to the story that justify the thought process that they do belong to the Umbrella universe. Now, the music was composed by Masanori Miyamoto. He worked with Compile from 1985 and left around 1990, and the Guardian Legends soundtrack is considered one of his best works. Let's listen to a few tracks. Oftentimes considered the black sheep of the original trilogy, this game is special to me. I've mentioned before that I was a huge fan of the angry video game nerd. Most of us were and continue to be. He brought games to our attention and did so with a humor that fit the bill for what we liked. But I always had this nagging feeling that sometimes he was being unnecessarily mean to the games for comedic effect. And that was none the more obvious than with Castlevania 2. Now, I'm not saying there weren't some really subpar design choices, and I'm definitely not saying it was translated correctly nor effectively for American audiences, but on face value, the game is fun, and I do suggest people check it out. Here's some of my favorite songs from it.
How's that Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I've seen some clips of it. Doesn't look great, but doesn't look bad. Oh, come here. Did it really turn off? Seriously? Okay. Oh my gosh, stop. I'm not reading everything. There's gonna be so much reading, my throat's gonna go. So awkward, Link. It smells nice too. Oh, you fucking weirdo. Oh, I can't quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, oi cunt. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, oi cunt. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Nope. Really? I thought you would have figured it out by now. Oh, I thought they were gonna make out. You have to jump off the statue. Look down, see that big round design in the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge right here, right before you hit the ground, press B to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you're really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So ready to jump? That's attempted murder. Brother, I didn't even use my sailcloth. I just fell from the roof. I just hit the ground. She just murdered you. It's true. It's true, Rippy. You know what, cunt? Sing is how you won today. Free hand job? What's up? With the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Is that a fancy way of saying go down on you? Because I will. No, guess not. Is she old enough? Let's be honest. How old is she in this game? She needs to be at least 18 or else we're going to have problems. No exceptions. Oh, I can't. Hey, oh, I can't. Today was amazing, watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this. What's up, Green Hat? How are you? Oh, hi, Zelda. Oh, hi, Mark. I finished this game for the first time last year, Switch version. What did you think of it? Because I'm not a huge fan of it. At least I wasn't when I played this as a kid. You know what, cunt? There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What's that? Oh, God, I hate it when Nagasaki happens in the middle of Skyloft. What is that? It's a tornado. It's not a big deal. Fly around. Keep talking about how handsome I am. What's going on? Oh, I can't. Use your sailcloth, bro. Or don't. We can just hit the ground. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Fee. I'm not doing her voice.
Oh.
What the fuck happened there? When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. By the way, cunt, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say, That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Yeah, she was horny for me. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and a bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, cunt. Zelda's gonna be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Of course she is. She's got plot armor, Dad. You don't mind if I call you Dad, do you? Because you're gonna be. Time to find Fee. Her only purpose is to remind me that my batteries are gonna die. True story. Just talk to me like a normal person. Stop running away from me, bitch! I'm gonna catch ya! Ba-da-da. Oh shit. Just talk to me. Hey, it's the cat. Look at my butthole. What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck, man? Is that a gremlin? Did somebody water it after dark? What happened? Oh, hey, free shit. Wow! I don't know where the fuck to go. Oh, it's a ledge. Stop overcomplicating this, Fee. The Dowsing was a lot. There wasn't many side quests to do. A lot felt repetitive, but it was still a great experience. That's good. Yeah, the Dowsing is where you have to hold it straight up, right? Real talk, I wanted to get that tattooed on my chest. I like the Twilight Princess version of that logo, the Highland Shield. It's pretty dope. So this came out in 2011, right? I would have been 18, almost. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Fucking weird. The fact that I have to do this every single time I reset is so stupid. Inside the statue of the goddess. Oh, look at this. It's the Master Sword. Or whatever sword it is, the Skyloft sword. No, I'm really well versed on NES because that was a console I played as a kid. Hi, Fee. I was born in '92. Okay. I'm invigorated like a motherfucker. Just kidding. Huh? Huh? Ah, I gotcha. My favorite Zelda game is Ocarina of Time, but that's just because I'm a product of that era. I like Twilight Princess behind that.
I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. Dick shit piss fuck ass. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is when that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there is simply no other explanations. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime.
The only one I have 100% complete was Majora. Yeah, same. Like, but I had the Prima strategy guide for that, and I wouldn't even say I 100%ed it. I just wanted the Fierce Deity mask, which is stupid considering it's only practical in what, the last like 10 minutes of the game. It's like whatever.
The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness yet wise with knowledge immeasurable.
Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land.
The surface.
So usually I would use a voice mod for this, but voice mod is one of the most unreliable programs like ever, and I don't trust this Stream Deck either. Okay. Well, nobody's dared to fucking land. What's that? Oh, cool. She gave me an iPad. Literally. I don't care. Let's go. Yoink. What's my favorite Zelda game? Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess is the second behind it. Alright, so now I can put in this tablet, right? Wow. What a time to be alive. How did he know to put it in that exact area? He could have put it in the top. It would have fallen down, I guess. What's the sky whale doing here? Oh, that's not right. This is just straight up exposition. This is a big reason why I hated this. It's like, come on, it's been non-stop exposition. Let me play the game. Shut up, Jello lady! Fuck! Oh. By the way, tomorrow we're starting our next major RPG, which is going to be Tecmo's Secret of the Stars for the Super Nintendo, okay? So I'm very excited to check that out. A little bit of an expensive game, too. Probably one of the more expensive Super Nintendo games I have. But thou must. Okay.
Ooh.
What's up, Farford? How are you? Well, so I think he's supposed to be like Kapora Gabora. You know, he looks like the owl, but he's got that fucking Heihachi hair, unibrow going on. You have a great journey before you, Oikant, and these clothes, they don't look up to task. Uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You better change before you go. Fucking... I would love to. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. We're probably going to be taking quite a few breaks tonight because the kids go back to school tomorrow, and Davina is just, she's not having it. She slept in her toddler bed a little bit, though, but she keeps trying to sneak out and walk around and wake everybody up. I'm a real Zelda now! This otter pop here. Shut up. No. Go away. Let me walk. Imagine what he sounds like when he like jizzes. Oi, cunt! That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. Put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. What'd you give me? Whoa! An adventure pouch. Look at you. How cool. Wow. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. But if I were you, I'd put my weed in there. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You should buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Oh, I kinda just know you'll find Zelda for us. Damn right I will. Oh, here's Do the Roar. Hey, I just saw the news. Out of all of us, how come only you get promoted to senior class? Talk about stupid calls. On top of all that, Groose won't come out of his room and Zelda's missing. It's all your fault. Way to go there, buddy. Some senior class guy you are. Shut up, no one likes you. You ain't got no ass, you're nothing. You're nothing! I would put Skyward Sword above Twilight Princess. I didn't like the wolf sections. I thought Imp Midna looked weird. It was too dark for my taste. Hey, but let's be honest. Normal Midna's hot as fuck, isn't she? Don't lie to me. She's hot as fuck. Who's taking a shit in here? Answer? Me. Always flush. Always flush. Alright, let's talk to people. What up, old lady? Oh, you're taking off on your journey now. You probably won't be eating here for a while. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure you come home every now and then. Nothing like a good sleep in your own bed. Debatable. Yeah, I dig her. You know who else I dig? Naburu, or whatever her name is, the Gerudo lady. I will not. Look at this. Hey, you ready for this? I'm a hero now, so I don't need to do anything. You tell me. Fuck you, bitch! Enough already, you little brat. Do that again and you'll be mopping soup stains for a week. A whole week? I'm gonna be gone for a week. I've had it! I'm gonna have a word with the headmaster about having you expelled. Okay. Where's some more pots I can throw? Expel me. You won't? I got plot armor, you hag! wow. Now you're happy with me. Everybody's got really round eyes up here. Did you get your laundry? What about my laundry?
Do the roar.
Colin and Stritch. Yeah, no, I love the cel-shaded stuff now. I didn't as a kid, though. I could sleep in other people's beds. Some hero I am. You can just walk into somebody's bed and be like, nah, nerd, get out of here. It's my bed now. I'm gonna go sleep in Groose's bed. Bitch. Fledge. I will open Fledge's cupboard and I will do... Oh, wait. Fledge is... I think Fledge might be fighting for the wrong team. That's my room. Pretty sure Fledge is... Yeah, no, we got it out, yeah. My wife would have killed me otherwise. What's up, Groose? You okay? Poor Zelda. This is your fault, you know. You can barely fly straight and yet somehow you beat me in the race. It should have been me up there with her that day, but I guess now I just have to be the one to save her. You could try, but you're not going to. Is that me on the... What's the matter with you, Big Daddy? What are you trying to... What's the matter, man? Big old Lumpus. Got a picture of me on your... What a nerd. Bum 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 bum. Instructor Owlin. Come on, stop chastising me. Can I just point out the music in this game sucks? This is the same 5-second loop that's going on over and over again. 10-second loop, whatever. Karen? Aw. Hey, big girl. You wanna hang out with Daddy? You can hang out with Daddy for a little bit. Don't get in trouble. Hey, Jeff. Alright, Zelda's room. She's not in there, though. Yeah? What you got? Oh, you got Rocket Robot on wheels? What? What? You got Mega Man Anniversary Collection. That's a good one. Okay, calm light has appeared to the south of our location. Signs indicate that it's created an opening in a cloud barrier in the land below. I must also caution you that descending the surface armed only with a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. What? Once you were accustomed to the controls, you were free to modify the on-screen interface. On the gear screen, select... What's the gear screen? What's the interface? I have eyes, lady. Weirdo. You got a sunny knee? What you doing, big girl? We're at the bazaar. Ah, customer. Hello there, friend. My shop carries the finest products you will find anywhere. Please take a moment for your senses to savor the wonderful treasures I have prepared just for you, friend. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Of course, someone as bright as Savvy as yourself doesn't need to hear me ramble on. Straight to business. Please, friend, feast your eyes on this landscape of fantastic treasures I have prepared for you today. What? What about this shithole shield? Ah, this is a wooden shield. You can use it to block and repel attacks. You must be careful, though, as it will break if it takes too much abuse.
Oh, and don't forget about fire. It will burn quite easily. It's an unfortunate property of wood. It could be yours for 50 rupees. Can I buy it, friend? Yeah, sure. Oh, the customer's always right. I've taken the liberty of placing the item in your pouch. To open your pouch, don't put shit in my pocket without my permission, weirdo. Yeah. What a goon, man. Look at this goon. Hola, mommy.
Hey, you there. Yes, you. The adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you need my potions by the cauldron full. So to try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing, it's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you could put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. Why the long face? So we can collect bugs in the empty bottles, and that's if I wanted to do the bug thing. I can. Stop putting things in my pocket. What's up with the weird people here? They just put shit in your pocket like the Burger King when he's trying to sell burgers. I forgot about you. You're weird. No. What? Stop trying to make me choose shit. So this is the guy that matters. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, baby girl. You're so smart. Thank you for helping me clean. Hey, welcome to Scrap Shop. I'll give you stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. If your shield takes a beating, no worries. I can fix that too. So what would it be? Is there anything I can upgrade? Yeah. Hell yeah. But I need 2 Amber Relics, Monster Claw. I don't have any of this.
Hey, hey.
Alright, good to know.
Oh. Oh.
Hi.
No. It's not. Okay, One thing to do when you're tired, get some sleep. You can sleep anywhere, there's a bed, you know. Sky's a different place after the sun goes down, there's no lie. Find a bed, take a nap, or sleep until nightfall. There's all kinds of curious things to enjoy at night. So you're on your way to becoming a knight now, right? Congratulations. But I'm sure there's still plenty you don't know. Don't forget to press 2 if you need a pointer or 2. What's 2? Oh, shit, what up, girl? Say, mama, what you up to, huh? Oh, shit! Oh, can I mess with the other vendors? Please tell me I can, because that'd be hilarious to me. No. Man, this bazaar really kink shames you into buying shit, don't they? That's funny to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not jump off the OSHA-approved launch pad? What the fuck is that about? I have a wing loft. I'm already a knight, you dingle fuck. Hey, you gotta be quiet, okay? Yeah. Hello? Oh, what's going on here? There's a lot of islands to explore.
because they thought this was a good idea. Davina, you gotta calm down, baby. You can't be loud here. Alright, what is this? Fruit Loop Island? Okay, so this is Skyloft. I mean... all these are just zoomy islands. You knock it off. Okay, so I need... let's go to Cheerio Island. What's here? Oh, is this some gambling thing? How the fuck do I get off of here? Okay, guess that way. Hi, sir. Yeah, I am actually.
Yes.
Fun Island, okay. Everything's gotta have a cutscene in this game. It's so irritating. Okay, so that's Fun Island. We want to make sure that we clarify what these islands are. That way I don't have to struggle as much with it. But we'll go to this one right here. Taking them nothing to just let me... Anybody hearing a baby in the background? That's Davina. She is not going to bed, and I'm not going to miss out on my time on camera, especially in the middle of an RPG stop, to scrutinize her and force her to go to bed, because then I'd be fighting her for like 30 minutes. So. What are you getting into? Oh, you got Sunny D? That's cool. Daddy loves Sunny D's. Sunny D's nuts? Okay, zoom out. Fun Island is not very fun. I mean, this whole game is not very fun. I'm not a huge fan of this one. What's up, Trent? How are you? Oh wait, this is the Zelda game with those creepy fucking stealth mechanics, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Davina brought us the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Yeah, that's a book. That's right, it's a book. I don't care. I don't care. Guess what? If I push 2, it'll move. Did you poop again? I just changed you. What's up, Trun? What were you up to today? Is this the bug lady? I don't remember if the bug person's here or... I will always faceplant for the purpose of faceplanting. What's up, Metroid Jones? How are you?
45, what up, dog? Once again, I cannot stay, but wanted to wish you well and say I enjoyed a lot of your videos of recent. Enjoy Zelda Night. I'm trying. This is not one of my favorites. Change me again. Fine. I will have a 10 video out for y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be a cool one too. 10 80s tropes that make me laugh. So if you were a gamer in the 80s or you remember the NES, you're gonna adore that episode. I promise. Can I not open up this chest? Open! Yeah. I don't care. 80s games really bust your balls. You'll probably, if you watch that video, you'll probably giggle because there's a lot of talk about things that were just so prevalent in games. Oh wow, it's a saloon. The Lumpy Pumpkin. Hi, listen to this. The old guy over there says he saw a demon. He's obviously trying to get Keena's attention, but he won't get anywhere with using creepy lines like that. You believe me, don't you? Believe what? There's a fiendish demon living in Skyloft. I'm telling you, I came this close to getting eaten by that evil beast. You look like you've gotten a little night training, but you better keep your guard up or he'll take a bite out of you too. Probably. Hi, well, welcome. I can see from your handsome outfit that you're a Skyloft Knight. I hope you'll make yourself at home. Have the rupees sitting on top of the chandelier caught your eye? Don't go thinking that you can get those down, you hear? You might think that you could knock the rupees down by bumping something and making the chandelier shake, but don't even think about it. Are we clear? Like this? I want to. Fuck you, Lumpy Pumpkin staff. What are you doing here? Hey, I cunt. I didn't think I'd see you here. Bet you're wondering what I'm doing here. Yep. I think I mentioned this before, but man, I'm really into bugs. That's why I'm out collecting insects wherever I think I'll find them. If you have a bug net too, you should try catching some. If you don't have one, you can pick one up at Beetle's Air Shop. I'm sure that sweaty shopkeeper is flying around Skyloft now. Oh. I'll collect bugs. Sounds like a good time. Whoa! Why would you do that? Get down and come here this instant. I will after I get my free heart piece. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Big Daddy. I had shit to do. What is wrong with you? Just look at what you've done. You broke my fancy custom ordered chandelier. You're gonna be working for me for free until you pay off every single rupee that chandelier cost me. Got that? Are you ready to own up to your responsibility? Of course. That's right, and I'm gonna hold you to that. Let's not waste any time putting you to work. I need you to deliver my famous soap to Aegis, Skyloft's Knight Commander. Knight Commander is a regular here. He says he can't get his day started without a bowl of my soup. What do you say? You ready to deliver some soup to the Knight Commander? Sure.
Problem is, I don't know who the Knight Commander is, nor do I know where to find him. Does anybody know? Because it's been such a long time since I played this. You dipshit. Swear this is the stupidest. Diaper. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Put it back. Thank you. Put them all back. Okay, so we need to make it back to Skyloft. And hit some of these turbo speed things. If I was a Knight Commander, where would I be? Davina, don't break Daddy's stuff, please. Where is Knight Commander Plum Skyward Sword? Okay. I got him. Doing Knight Commander stuff? I knew it. That bastard.
Hey.
I like pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup is delicious. I need to make sure we get our stuff on. I forgot we could shield bash in this. Fuck! Ow! Of course, you gotta play the Wii version.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means
do
of
it.
production today.
I haven't seen much Skyward Sword, but my limited impression here involves breaking people's chandeliers, flying around, and watching a guy drink stuff, which is true. That's what the game's all about. Now, we're about to drop down into our first major area. I just wanted to clear some of the islands that are around. What up? Whoa. I heard the news, Oikant. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're gonna look for her. Is that right? Headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? No, I don't. I only have chickens. So that's the famous sword. Ah, and the shield.
Looks like you have one already. Very good. Here, take this as a little gift from me. Thanks! It's like somebody slipping you a $20 bill. It's stupid. You know what you need, Sonny? A fresh, crisp $1 bill. Thanks, Papa! Oh my god! What's up, Infamous? How are you? I'm pretty sure I just killed my bird. Just faceplant into the rock. Alright, let's go down here and experience our first creepy moment of the game. Put it back. She likes taking off my Nintendo 64 games off the shelf. None of them are in order. I don't even bother putting my Nintendo 64 games in alphabetical order anymore because she just she's like, no, thank you. Thank you. Let's not touch Daddy's games, okay? Hey, if you see those over there, go pick them up. Go pick up the games. You see them right there? Big girl, yeah. She's being a turd. Put him back. You see the games over there? Put him back. This is the best Zelda? No way. That fall thing reminded me of another newer game. She said alphabetical orders for chumps. It's true. Master, please make sure your sailcloth is safe from high elevations. Shut up. So Liberty deploying the sailcloth V this time, but in the future you can manually engage it by pressing B. No thanks, I like hitting. That's Davina. She's a sweetheart. Okay, keep going. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Skyward Sword is canon. It's one of the it's the first game in the series in terms of history, according to the Hyrule Historia, because Link is the hero of man, not of time. So. Yeah, it's the origin game. I don't know how Tears of the... Well, you gotta understand, when Hyrule Historia came out, Breath of the Wild wasn't a thing. So I don't know how Breath of the Wild has impacted it, or Tears of the Kingdom has impacted it. Oh, this is where the stupid shit comes into play, yeah. Ow! I peed from there. Did I even take? No, I did take damage. Wow. That's Impa's place, isn't it? Davina, put every single one of those back right now. Put them back. Oh my gosh, she's putting PS3 games with Xbox games. She's taken off all of the bottom row of the PS3 games and she's moving them where the Xbox ones are. Put it back. 1, 2. She counts with me because she's a little shit. I went 1, she went 1. Whoa! That's called lift. She is 1. What's up, Matthias? How are you? Everything is going well. We're trying our best to get this Ready Go Gaming Show out. So for anybody who doesn't know, I don't make a Ready Go Gaming Show by myself. I actually use guest speakers for it because the amount of talking that would be in it would just be me, and I just feel like it's too much. So we have 2 guest speakers for it. Davina, will you stop it? Mama, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't do that, baby. Oh, thank you. Alright, SmackDown versus Raw goes here. Rainbow Six. Okay, thank you. Are you stinky? This is The Sims 3. This goes over here. What are you doing? Don't do this. Soul Calibur, stop. Give me another game. Thank you. Last one. Alright, don't touch this anymore, okay? No, no. No, no. No, no. High fives. High five. No, no. High five. High fives. Okay. Ow, my nipple. What? Just gonna mess around with my PC effects? No, I don't give a shit. That's a bona fide ass crack. Oh shit, did my ass crack come out? Hell yeah! I got an OnlyFans now, boys. I tried my best. Hell yeah. I mean, we all poop. Sometimes we do be pooping, right? Alright. Anyone gotta go? Fuck off. Hey, it's a bug. Let's catch it. What a fight ass crack. Let's see. God, I hate this game. Scoop. Scoop. I keep warning y'all, one of these days I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna have like that my Davina! Why? Why are you like this? Why, Davina? Davy! No, no. No. No! You can't do that. Put it back. I'm serious. Put it back. Put it back. Put all the games back. Clean it up. Clean up. Clean up. Davina, put it back. Here, play with this. Now play with this. Really cool. Daddy's got one too. Come get it. Come see. There you go. There you go, kiddo. You can enjoy playing with a Wii U remote. You're very welcome. This is a dead end. So I don't think that the game will just let me. Will it? Guess so. Buenos dias, dipshit. Young one. Child of descend. Dabby! No. You can't take those games off there. That's what gives the game thing weight. It will fall on you. Don't touch. No, no. No. Do you want to go night-nights? Night-nights. Raise the sword of the goddess. Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, she's one. Sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your skyward strike. Okay. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. Surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. It can lead you in the direction of aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? Yeah, it's been a while. As you wish, Master. Dowsing is when I detect the presence of the aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of the sword. Just the tip? I've never done that. You know, I just say she's a year old or she's, you know, a year and some change. I hate people that are like, my daughter's 24 months. She's 2. Grow the fuck up. She's 2. Zelda's your dowsing target. Then, okay, that's C. Forgot about dowsing. Is that the cost for seeing my ass crack is $20 Canadian? Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy. Oh, this is Impa's room, isn't it? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I was gonna go to something very specific. So, by the way, I'm gonna see if I can afford it right now. Hey, go back. But there's this person who created a adapter that goes from CDI to Genesis controller, because getting a working CDI controller is shitty. Like, it's horrible. I hate it so much. But it's like $60, which would effectively cut my game thing, you know, in half. So I might put up I might buy that. If not, I'll put up a donation goal if anybody wants to help with that. I am not one of those people who e-beg for money. I'm not asking for money, nor do I want anybody to help. But if they want to, it would help offset the cost. But I'm not putting that donation goal up yet. So she's piling the games again. Of course she is. Was that an extra bottle? Did I just get an extra bottle for free? Davina, stop, baby. You're going to hurt yourself. It's passively fucking $40 worth of games on there. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. No, that was Wario Land on the Game Boy. This dude wanted $15, $1 in shipping. I was like, well, I'll just offer 14, and he was like, no. It's like, cool, go fuck you. If you're not gonna take best offer, or you're just gonna auto decline offers, don't call it best offer. Sealed Temple. I wonder if this is the Temple of Time.
Davina. It's not funny. It's just out for Faron Woods to score. Okay, so we're going to Faron Woods. Show me your map. Here. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Traveling in unfamiliar land, many monsters settle here to map may not prove guidance. Okay, so I'll give you the power to create beacons. Beacon is marked in your map. A calm light will stay at that location. Will act as your waypoint from afar. Point the X and press circle to place a beacon. There. So that's usually what I do too, especially for the bigger ones. That's a hack for eBay. Not a lot of people know. So it's interesting that you brought it up. Brother, did you... There's literally a beacon on top of it, you goon. There. You satisfied? Okay. Where did you get 2 cans of White Claw from? She got 2 cans of empty White Claw. I don't know where she got them from, though. Alright, where is this treasure chest at? Just gaping butthole. Hold on. Where is this chest that you gave me? White Claw. It's a sparkling, like, seltzer thing. You mentioned that there's a treasure chest in it. Where is it? What's the point of that? Oh, there's a ghost. Oh, did I kill a bug? I think I killed a bug. I think there was a bug in there. I do hope you are able to catch up with Zelda. It's gonna be one of those. I don't have a way to shoot that, but... Shut up. I don't remember where... Okay, where's this chest that she mentioned? Because I don't... Davina Grace. That's enough, Mama. There's my beacon.
Out of the way, scram!
Trash, that's all you'll ever be. Oh, shit! Love you, Mama.
Get them!
I did. They're gone.
Ooh, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud.
No. You're being a problem. Go. No!
Just who are those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Oh, you're big for taking care of those things, so let me tell you something fast.
Tell me.
Hey, bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddesses, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks of those traveling up the sky or down from this Isle of Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it and keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They're rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, the statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. Whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It's a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not?
Yeah!
Oh, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Okay. I'm one of the people who live on the Sky Island. Well, that's not true. That's also not true. That's not true. What's up, Bone Daddy? What were you doing?
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
Leave my antidepressants alone. Playing RuneScape, nice.
Whoa!
Davina! I gotta change her and put her to bed. She's just getting into shit and breaking it. Sorry, I'm apparently the only person who's capable of watching her tonight, so I'll be right back. I played a lot of games, and with that comes the attention to detail to notice everything that stands out during the time we play these games. One thing that tends to vary between titles across the board on different systems is their ability to maintain a near equivalent balance of art, story, game flow, controls, and most importantly, music. Imagine your favorite game, now strip it of the soundtrack. Would it still be your favorite game? To me, music is the glue that validates the experience that we have, and while I've done an episode talking about my top 10 NES soundtracks, I always wanted the potential to talk about more of the music on this classic system. So today I'm going to tell you about 10 more amazing soundtracks on the NES. Granted, some of these are relatively well known, and that's one thing I avoided in the first video, so you might see some games that you know, and I just wanted to put that out there. Don't be mad at me, I'm just a boy. I will say one of my biggest pet peeves is when channels make a video talking about how epic the music is and then proceed to talk over the music. So, I'll give you a little blurb about the game, then I'll shut up, because you're here for the tunes, not for me. Let's begin. Do you like adventure games? Do you like action games? Do you like shoot 'em ups? How about if we combine them? Sure, I hope it pans out. And for Compile, it did. Compile is one of those companies that found their niche and proceeded to pound out shooters like it was nobody's business. And many times these games aligned with a franchise known as Aleste. While Aleste alone had 10 unique entries, the Spriggan series and other spin-offs are related to it, such as Blazing Lasers, Gunnak, Xanac, Sorcerer Striker, or Sylphia. You'll see small references to the story that justify the thought process that they do belong to the Umbrella universe. Now, the music was composed by Masanori Miyamoto. He worked with Compile from 1985 and left around 1990, and the Guardian Legends soundtrack is considered one of his best works. Let's listen to a few tracks.
Oftentimes considered the black sheep of the original trilogy, this game is special to me. I've mentioned before that I was a huge fan of the angry video game nerd. Most of us were and continue to be. He brought games to our attention and did so with a humor that fit the bill for what we liked. But I always had this nagging feeling that sometimes he was being unnecessarily mean to the games for comedic effect. And that was none the more obvious than with Castlevania 2. Now, I'm not saying there weren't some really subpar design choices, and I'm definitely not saying it was translated correctly nor effectively for American audiences, but on face value, the game is fun, and I do suggest people check it out. Here's some of my favorite songs from it. In my previous episode, I avoided mentioning games that had only a few soundtracks, and because of that, we had an inherent lack of some of the most popular games on the NES. I just felt that from an editorial standpoint, that if a game had 10 songs, and 4 of them were jingles, and 2 of them were established theme songs, that it wouldn't be wise to discuss it. With this being an offshoot, I don't mind going back and bringing the phenomenal works of Koji Kondo back to your memory banks one more time. I'm certain it won't be the last. Mega Man was Capcom's lucky break. I say that because the first game was not successful, at least not in the grand scope of NES sales, and it was by pure luck that the old fuckers in suits decided to give this platformer another shake, resulting in Mega Man 2, and cementing the franchise into the legendary halls of video game franchises. It's so hard to believe that from one close encounter with nixing the franchise over 130 games would just not exist. Just take a moment to think about that. 130 games. As with all Mega Man games from the era, we have Mega Man going up against Dr. Wily, who betrays Dr. Light into believing he's reformed. They work together on this project named Gamma, a peacekeeping robot, but because Wily is an edgelord, he sabotages the robots to steal power crystals. And holy shit, we have a plot. Now this game is hard, it's not easy, but so many people consider this one of the greatest games on the NES, and for good reason. Capcom was delivering a solid platformer experience on a system inundated with horribly subpar ones. Mega Man 3 had a power team of the Fujitas, no relationship though, just pure happenstance. And here's some of their songs. It's worth it. Lots of talk about Metroid lately. I'm shocked someone in my Twitch community hasn't overridden my games to make me play the next one. For anyone who's curious, next Metroid for me is Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy, and I do look forward to playing it at some point. Maybe then people will stop ripping me to shreds for not playing Super Metroid. It's just the whole idea of Metroid is fundamentally irritating to me. Going through mazes is not my jam. But hey, the franchise goes somewhere, so that's a good thing. Metroid is the first in the franchise, that's obvious. But what might not be so obvious is that the music in this game was composed by Hirokazu Tanaka, someone who had been around with Nintendo since they really started making games, and I feel in some ways he's always been overshadowed by Koji Kondo. But how do his songs sound? Let's check it out. You remember how I feel about Metroid? How I don't like mazes? I hold the same inclination towards Blaster Master. I'm also not a huge fan of Sunsoft to any capacity. I feel that their games are always chores that are magically saved by one person, Naoki Kodaka. To me, he's Japanese Tim Fallon, always made to compose for games that might be a kick to the shin from an overzealous 4-year-old. It stings. You want to say bad words, then you hear the music and you're like, oh, okay, that works. I can do this. Another thing that Sunsoft tends to do is dramatically change the context of their games. Do you remember Journey to Silius? It was in the last episode, which, if I haven't mentioned already, you should check out. I'll link it down below and at the end of this episode. But Journey to Silius involves Jay McCrae, the son of a scientist who creates Space Colony number 428. But originally, it was supposed to be based on the Terminator, but licensing issues arose. In the Famicom version, you can see some of the Terminator influence in Jay's character design. With that thought process in mind, you might recall Blaster Master involving a kid named Jason and his pet frog Fred, who jumps out of his enclosure, bebops out of the house, and swan dives into a hole, where Fred encounters a radioactive chest that turns him into a massive radioactive frog that journeys to the depths of Earth itself, where Jason then discovers a tank named Sophia the Third. But the original game was known as Chowakusei Senki Metafight, which takes place on the planet of Sophia the Third in the Epsilon Galaxy, where a bad dude named Goez invades, leading to Kane Gardner piloting the metal attacker, and the world we explore is essentially the battlefield. It's a pretty interesting localization if you ask me, but no matter what, the music is still badass. Oh boy, Raifaforsu, or Life Force in English, is the English and European versions of Salamander. It's the continuation of Gradius, but also a spin-off at the same time, and that can be confusing. For those of you who don't know, the Gradius line of games is all over the place when it comes to naming conventions. The arcade has Gradius, also known as Nemesis. Gradius 2 is also known as Vulcan Venture. Gradius 3 and then Gradius 4 were named normally. But on home computers, we had Nemesis 2, Nemesis 3, Gradius Gaiden, Gradius 5, and Gradius Rebirth. Then of course we have all of the spin-offs. It's a fairly deep franchise, and I'm glad that it kicked off for Konami. But Salamander has a weird release history. The original game is Salamander, then they did a re-release in Japan of the same game, known as Life Force. Now in Life Force, which is what I'll refer to it as moving forward, shows the story of the legendary spaceship Vic Viper minus most of what made Salamander pop in the arcade, which isn't a bad thing. The arcade version has tons of stuff that would have made the NES have a stroke if it tried to replicate. In fact, the sprite work we see in Life Force on the NES is a blend of elements from both the original Salamander and the re-release. It's a fun game, but it's a mean one. The music was composed by Konami legend Miki Higashino and 4 other composers, which is something that I tend to see from Konami a lot. They rely on teams, and I love teamwork. That teamwork crafted that signature rough Konami sound that we all know and love. Speaking of chronically confusing storylines, Konami kept that trend going on with Castlevania. The first 2 Castlevania games were related directly. Simon kills Dracula, then returns to bury his bones. But then in Castlevania 3, we had an ancestor of Simon named Trevor, taking place in 1476, where Dracula first started, at least to date, being a douchebag. Castlevania 3 was interesting because it went back to the roots of what made the franchise so much fun, a linear action platformer, but man, this game kicked my butt. I don't like this game at all. But the ability to play a classic Castlevania game with characters we could meet, like Alucard, Sypha Belnades, or Grant Dynasty. Sounds like a porn star name, doesn't it? They're all great. Each of these characters offers some replayability in how we approach the game. Oh, by the way, if you want an even earlier game in the franchise, Lament of Innocence. It takes place in 1094. I don't even know how the fuck to say that year. True story. Again, in traditional Konami format, we have 4 composers, the leader of which was Hidenori Maezawa. Let's listen to the music.
Batman. Now that's a franchise that had a rough start when it came to video games. In fact, the first 3 were kind of dog shit. Batman on the CPC was this isometric nightmare like Solstice or Equinox. The Caped Crusader on Amiga was this nonsensical time-pressured trial and error gimmick fest. And the 1989 Batman game on Amiga featured buff, top-heavy, never-works-on-legs Batman swinging around shooting grappling hooks out of his dick. So when Sunsoft was able to work on an NES adaptation, they knocked it out of the park. This is based on the 1989 film very loosely. Instead, I want to focus on Batman, who has Ryu Hayabusa's badass wall jump, the gadgets aren't counterintuitive, and unlike most Japanese developers at the time, it seemed like the team at Sunsoft at least cracked open a comic book or watched the movie and understood what they needed to do to make Bruce Wayne kick ass in the 8-bit era. Again, Kodaka returns with a signature melodical control, and I hope you recognize that as we listen to his songs. Known in the US as Ninja Gaiden, in Japan as Ninja Ryukenden, and Europe as Shadow Warriors, Ninja Gaiden is one of the hardest games you will encounter on the NES. One of the things I tend to say when I talk about this game is that it is essentially the litmus test of everything wrong with the NES. The knockback physics, infinite spawning enemies, magical pits of doom and despair, you name it, it's present on this game. The original Ninja Gaiden was an arcade game, but it was put on the NES, and in my opinion, it's better than the original game. In the arcade game, Ryu has a sword, but he damn near never uses it unless you pick up a sword that's on the ground, and his only attack seems to be a kick or throwing enemies. But in the NES game, he's capable of standing his ground, and it paved the way for a golden standard in action platforming games, especially ones that would involve both hacking and/or slashing at the same time. In the game, Ryu is on a revenge mission because his father died, and as the plot progresses, you'll find out why he died and just how deep into the system he was. And that plot continued over 2 more games on the NES. The music was composed by Keiji Yamagishi, a pioneer of chiptune music, and we'll hear that in this collection of music.
And that's it for today's episode. What did you think of this list? I hope that these tunes brought you back to a moment when the CRT was the only light in the room, and it was just you and the game. Honestly, I'd kill to go back then. In some cases, I wish I could hear some of this music for the first time. By the way, if you made it to the end of this episode, you're already home in our community. We're a group of retro gaming enthusiasts who love remembering a time when life was just a little bit easier to live. And if you align with that, feel free to subscribe. We are so close to that milestone of 8,000 subscribers, and if we reach it, I'll do a special video of the community's choosing. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly impacts the visibility of the videos and the projects that I work on every single day. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, Fortifier out. I played a lot of games, and with that comes the attention to detail to notice everything that stands out during the time we play these games. One thing that tends to vary between titles across the board on different systems is their ability to maintain a near equivalent balance of art, story, game flow, controls, and most importantly, music. Imagine your favorite game, now strip it of the soundtrack. Would it still be your favorite game? To me, music is the glue that validates the experience that we have, and while I've done an episode talking about my top 10 NES soundtracks, I always wanted the potential to talk about more of the music on this classic system. So today I'm going to tell you about 10 more amazing soundtracks on the NES. Granted, some of these are relatively well known, and that's one thing I avoided in the first video, so you might see some games that you know, and I just wanted to put that out there. Don't be mad at me, I'm just a boy. I will say one of my biggest pet peeves is when channels make a video talking about how epic the music is, and then proceed to talk over the music. So, I'll give you a little blurb about the game, then I'll shut up, because you're here for the tunes. Not for me. Let's begin. Do you like adventure games? Do you like action games? Do you like shoot 'em ups? How about if we combine them? Sure. I hope it pans out. And for Compile, it did. Compile is one of those companies that found their niche and proceeded to pound out shooters like it was nobody's business. And many times these games aligned with a franchise known as Aleste. While Aleste alone had 10 unique entries, the Spriggan series and other spin-offs are related to it, such as Blazing Lasers, Gunnak, Xanac, Sorcerer Striker, or Sylphia. You'll see small references to the story that justify the thought process that they do belong to the Umbrella universe. Now, the music was composed by Masanori Miyamoto. He worked with Compile from 1985 and left around 1990, and the Guardian Legends soundtrack is considered one of his best works. Let's listen to a few tracks. Oftentimes considered the black sheep of the original trilogy, this game is special to me. I've mentioned before that I was a huge fan of the angry video game nerd. Most of us were and continue to be. He brought games to our attention and did so with a humor that fit the bill for what we liked. But I always had this nagging feeling that sometimes he was being unnecessarily mean to the games for comedic effect. And that was none the more obvious than with Castlevania 2. Now, I'm not saying there weren't some really subpar design choices, and I'm definitely not saying it was translated correctly nor effectively for American audiences, but on face value, the game is fun, and I do suggest people check it out. Here's some of my favorite songs from it. In my previous episode, I avoided mentioning games that had only a few soundtracks, and because of that, we had an inherent lack of some of the most popular games on the NES. I just felt that from an editorial standpoint, that if a game had 10 songs, and 4 of them were jingles, and 2 of them were established theme songs, that it wouldn't be wise to discuss it. With this being an offshoot, I don't mind going back and bringing the phenomenal works of Koji Kondo back to your memory banks one more time. I'm certain it won't be the last. Mega Man was Capcom's lucky break. I say that because the first game was not successful, at least not in the grand scope of NES sales, and it was by pure luck that the old fuckers in suits decided to give this platformer another shake, resulting in Mega Man 2, and cementing the franchise into the legendary halls of video game franchises. It's so hard to believe that from one close encounter with nixing the franchise over 130 games would just not exist. Just take a moment to think about that. 130 games. As with all Mega Man games from the era, we have Mega Man going up against Dr. Wily, who betrays Dr. Light into believing he's reformed. They work together on this project named Gamma, a peacekeeping robot, but because Wily is an edgelord, he sabotages the robots to steal power crystals, and holy shit, we have a plot. Now this game is hard, it's not easy, but so many people consider this one of the greatest games on the NES, and for good reason. Capcom was delivering a solid platformer experience on a system inundated with horribly subpar ones. Mega Man 3 had a power team of the Fujitas, no relationship though, just pure happenstance, and here's some of their songs. It's worth it. Lots of talk about Metroid lately. I'm shocked someone in my Twitch community hasn't overridden my games to make me play the next one. For anyone who's curious, next Metroid for me is Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy, and I do look forward to playing it at some point. Maybe then people will stop ripping me to shreds for not playing Super Metroid. It's just the whole idea of Metroid is fundamentally irritating to me. Going through mazes is not my jam. But hey, the franchise goes somewhere, so that's a good thing. Metroid is the first in the franchise, that's obvious. But what might not be so obvious is that the music in this game was composed by Hirokazu Tanaka, someone who had been around with Nintendo since they really started making games, and I feel in some ways he's always been overshadowed by Koji Kondo. But how do his songs sound? Let's check it out. You remember how I feel about Metroid? How I don't like mazes? I hold the same inclination towards Blaster Master. I'm also not a huge fan of Sunsoft to any capacity. I feel that their games are always chores that are magically saved by one person, Naoki Kodaka. To me, he's Japanese Tim Fallon, always made to compose for games that might be a kick to the shin from an overzealous 4-year-old. It stings. You want to say bad words, then you hear the music and you're like, oh, okay, that works. I can do this. Another thing that Sunsoft tends to do is dramatically change the context of their games. Do you remember Journey to Silius? It was in the last episode, which, if I haven't mentioned already, you should check out. I'll link it down below and at the end of this episode. But Journey to Silius involves Jay McCrae, the son of a scientist who creates Space Colony number 428. But originally, it was supposed to be based on the Terminator, but licensing issues arose. In the Famicom version, you can see some of the Terminator influence in Jay's character design. With that thought process in mind, you might recall Blaster Master involving a kid named Jason and his pet frog Fred, who jumps out of his enclosure, bebops out of the house, and swan dives into a hole, where Fred encounters a radioactive chest that turns him into a massive radioactive frog that journeys to the depths of Earth itself, where Jason then discovers a tank named Sophia the Third. But the original game was known as Chowakusei Senki Metafight, which takes place on the planet of Sophia the Third in the Epsilon Galaxy. For anybody who's here, I am tremendously sorry. Having to fight her to go to bed is absolute hell. And the problem is that in the priority of everything that happens in my life, I'm the lowest, right? Kids got to go to school in the morning. Amanda's got to go to work, and of course, because I don't work for a living and I do things like this right now, at least while I'm in school, I'm the lowest priority. So I'm the one that has to stay up and get beaten up by the kid who's now screaming because nobody else wants to just, sit with her for a little bit. I don't even know how long I was away. It's 11:40. I was gone for probably 40 fucking minutes. We got a lot of progress to... Alright, so we can go to the sky from here. Link to the Past was the last Legend of Zelda game? Really? That far back, huh? I just saved the game, Big Daddy. It's fine. Alright, what we got here? It's just frustrating because it makes me feel like everything I'm working on isn't important. And I don't think it should be that way, but what do I fucking know? I'm just a goon, right? It just frustrates me. I've been doing this for 7 years. You think that, like, hey, maybe I get some leeway. Because all Amanda's got to do is... So the thing about it... I'm not going to bitch about anyone in particular in my life. The thing that sucks about this is she's in her phase where she really doesn't want to go to sleep. Now, I've worked with autistic kids. My daughter's not autistic, but I've worked with autistic kids before. And in the field of ABA, you just got to let them go through their tantrum. You can't like yell at them through their tantrum, because if you do, you're just going to reinforce that they're getting attention from that. And in other cases, I'm sorry. In the other cases, you can't, cave into their demands, because then that means you're giving them what they want. So it's either attention or it's desired outcomes. So you just gotta kind of ride the roller coaster for as long as they go. And once it breaks, I'm gonna take off one earphone just in case. All right, she sounds like she's still moving around. Really like the windbreaker, the farter. But I feel bad because like y'all are spending your time here when it could be better used somewhere else, and that's the kind of shit, like, I feel like I haven't succeeded in my career because of shit like that. Because I haven't been afforded the opportunity to stay up for 7 hours. Which I was early in my career. I'd go on for 7 hours, but it was at the expense of literally everybody else, and I didn't like that. Are you a big fan of pizza rolls too? I love pizza rolls. You know what I prefer over pizza rolls though? Bagel bites.
Bagel bites with a little bit of hot sauce in the top, or goat. The greatest. Breakfast pizza rolls, so what's in them? Ham and cheese? I was fighting Davina to get her to sleep, and she's still not asleep. It's very frustrating. I know you're fucking lying. You did not just... locked her in a room by herself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tonight. It's basically, I might have to take the whole week off just to try to get her used to going to bed, which is fucking infuriating. Because I'll get in trouble if I don't stay up with her and not sleep. And then I'll get in trouble for going to sleep during the day. And then I'll get in trouble for not cleaning the house. Like, that's... being me sucks right now. Alright, I made it to my beacon. Yay. Nah, you can't do that. That would get CPS called on your ass. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. Thank you. Wow, it's so pretty. Can I skip this? I don't give a shit. I really don't. Plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. Wow! It's logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Okay. And that's the extent of this entire game. It's just this area. That's why I don't like it. 3 big areas. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely Zelda is somewhere in the area. Okay. I recommend you continue to use your Dowsing ability to search for her. I don't want to. Blow me. Oh, you're gonna make me, huh? She's there. Cool. Do I need to scoop? Oh, that's a straight up bomb, isn't it? Wow. Where are you at, Mr. Grasshopper? How does one get a grasshopper? Oh, he's gone. He's fucking gone. Damn. He's like, nah, not today, son. Oh no. All right. I won't hurt you, weird thing. It's gone quiet. What up, little scrotum creature? Cute, now there's a green one. I even know they came in green. Don't hurt me, Kaweep. I won't. Mephisto's dungeon's really long, yeah. Master, I picked up a highly interesting spike in Dowsing readings for the creature you just encountered. Really? Yes, Master. Based on the creature's characteristics, the must conclude is a peaceful forest-dwelling animal known as the Kikwi. Kikwis are intelligent beings capable of speech. However, such a creature could obviously not be confused with Zelda. It's unclear why such a creature would elicit a Dowsing response attuned to Zelda. You should follow the creature and investigate this phenomenon. Get back on the sword. So handholdy. That's all it does, is hold your hand. Alright, do I need to... Why are we dowsing? Oh, because they're hiding. I got jizz. Is that magical? I can create that from my penis. Yo, dude. Why are you so... I'm not gonna hurt you. Is he saying fuck you? What? Oh, you're not really good at this hiding thing, are you? Because I'm on your side, bro. Usually I would read all this, but I'm not in the mood. I just want to play this game and get through it. Gotcha. Yeah, sure. What's this? Free money, cool. That way. About to put Benadryl in the juice.
We gotta fist them there, dirty commies.
Ooh. What's over here? What's up, British? The only commie I'm dealing with is Davina. She's being a real commie right now. I just want her to be 1 year older so that she won't like be totally a menace when it comes to going to bed. Literally none of my other kids had that issue.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
Oh yeah? There's an amber thing. Yeah, amber relic. It's half of a yin yang, brother. Like, everything that's told to me has to be justified. I just... Grow the fuck up, man. Why do you want me to go up here? Can I even climb up there? I don't know what that did. Yo, this nunchuck has some serious fucking problems. Alright, so I got stick drift on this nunchuck, it seems. Alright, this one's better. She's screaming again. I might have to... I'm not going to go and be right back, but I'm going to tell Faith if she's awake that all she needs to do is literally hold her. She'll fall asleep in her arms. You're not gonna let me stream, are you? I'm done, aren't I? Yep, I'm done. Alright. Sorry, I tried my best. Lost 3 hours of my life. No big deal. I'm just gonna raid out. I'm not gonna do anything fancy because, like I said, I'm fucked. So, appreciate it.
With our Nintendo Switch, we can turn any time into playtime.
From a rainy day inside to a sunny day on the